owning a dog in your 20s on self-improvement. So basically this video is for people who are in their 20s thinking about getting a dog, and today I'm going to kind of tell you mostly the cons about it. To be honest, I do have some pros, but things you basically have to think about, which are pretty much cons. So, as stated in the video, in your 20s you are on self-improvement, you got to focus on yourself, you have to have a set schedule, blah 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 blah. But now you have basically a full species to take care of. Not only do you have to cater for yourself, you have to cater for a whole ass animal. And a lot of people can't wrap their mind behind that concept. And being on self-improvement while having a dog, it will either make or break you, because dogs love routine, right? So, and being on self-improvement is basically routine. So it'll basically make you worse or make you better. And I feel like if you're in your 20s and you want a dog, you really need to have a passion for dogs. So let's get right into it. Here are things you basically got to think about once you're on self-improvement. You basically have no fucking life, right? You not only are on your own self-improvement, you can't really hang out with people because you have a dog to take care of. You have to come home. You can't let them stay home for that long. You have to take them to piss, blah, 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 blah. You can't travel. I'm grateful to have my brother and my mom help me, which is why I'm able to travel and go places. But if you don't have that, I highly, highly recommend for you not to have a dog. But okay, and let's say you're gonna get a dog anyways. You say, fuck you, Josh. I would absolutely 100 million% recommend to get a senior dog from the adoption center. And that is something I would do if I can go back, because I was not prepared on taking care of this dog. I've had him since he was about 2. He's almost 9 now. And I got him when I was about 19, 20 or something like that. So, yeah, it was basically a crazy, crazy experience being in my early 20s and taking care of a big ass dog. And this dude's huge. Another thing you got to consider, obviously, is the vet bills. I spent easily over 10 G's over him. I thought he was going to be cheap because he's a mixed dog. But fuck no, he spent a lot of money. So if you truly have a passion for dogs, you really have to consider that, right? And of course food and, the typical shit, right? But yeah, anyways, my experience with owning a dog on self-improvement is, I guess, character development and emotional intelligence. I think owning a dog will truly help you build both of those. Like for emotional intelligence, dogs can't speak, right? So it's literally having a fucking baby. You have to kind of guess what they want and stuff like that, and you eventually gain emotional intelligence. Of course, you're going to become more mature because you have someone to take care of, or the dog to take care of, right? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you in this video, even though it's probably a really short video, is if you're getting a dog on self-improvement in most likely your 20s, get an old-ass dog. Do not get a dog with high-ass energy, because, even though he's helped me get in shape and walk a lot and run a lot and blah, 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 it's, in my opinion, not really worth it unless you truly have a passion for it or you are doing something out of it, like social media or something like that, right? Or if you genuinely, love the slow, routine life, then okay, get a dog. But people who are on self-improvement journeys, especially young men, they want to level up as quickly as possible, just like a video game. So yeah. And also, something I forgot to mention is, if you're going to get a dog, please know what's going on in your future. I basically winged it with my dog, and that was a terrible decision. Have a place to stay that you're going to stay for at least a couple years. Have someone to help you in case you need help with walking or you got to go somewhere. Just plan it. Plan it accordingly. Don't be an idiot like me. I spent a lot of money on daycares and stuff like that, and this shit adds up. So, yeah. Anything to say, sir? Peace.